With less than a minute to go, welcome to the Convocation Center where Xavier University of Louisiana, the women's volleyball team, getting ready to face off for the second time against Jarvis Christian this weekend. If you watched last night or you're just tuning in for the first time this weekend, Xavier defeated Jarvis Christian yesterday in 3-0 with scores 25-17, 25-23, and 25-18. Letting Xavier have a record of 16-5, Jarvis Christian 10-16. Xavier is currently still undefeated in their conference with 13-0. Both teams now lined up on the end lines as we start off this game. Your refs for this afternoon are going to be Everett Odom, who's going to be your up ref, with Lynn Roberts as your down ref. Last night we were celebrating senior night. 3 seniors, Kennedy Wade, Kendall Mack, and Maddie Meyer, were your 3 seniors highlighted that were suited up for the afternoon. Xavier was hitting at a percentage of 320 as they got their win over Jarvis Christian. Xavier ended up out-hitting Jarvis Christian with kills 44-32. Leading with kills last evening was Kennedy Wade, the senior, with 16 kills as she was hitting at a percentage of 433. Ed Cassie, we're getting ready to have the national anthem. Getting ready again. Start off as we're getting everything prepared for this afternoon. Both teams are going to be wearing white. Also for today, the soccer teams are also going to be playing this weekend. Our men's and women's soccer team are going to be playing in Alexandria. And tonight we're having our first basketball match of the season with our men's and women's basketball team facing off in our crosstown rivals, Dillard University. That game will be playing at Dent Hall at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. for men's and women's basketball teams. Wear white if you are going to show out at Dillard today. But enough about basketball. Now, as we get ready to start our volleyball games, both teams are calling their huddles, figuring out their game plan for today. Xavier trying to stay as dominant as they did yesterday with the 3-0 win, 3-0 sets. For your players, the lineups that we're going to be having for this afternoon: Stella Dinova, Sydney Murray, Bengisu Kazazlar, Kennedy Wade, Rexandra Flores, and now on the floor with Kennedy Bell. A lineup getting ready for Jarvis Christian. Shalea Montemayor, Ariana Wilson. Janice Hubbard is getting ready to serve for Jarvis Christian as we kick off the first set of this match. Kazazlar going right side to Dinova. Met by the double block, but still kept up. Tried to punch it over there, going straight into the net. First point clocked in for Xavier. We're going to Flores, libero. Serving for Xavier, open up the match. Going to the middle. Flores able to keep the ball up. Kill for Jarvis Christian to open up the match. Cassandra Morin now going back row for Jarvis Christian to open up this match with the serve. Tight set. Going over the head of Taylor Parker, resulting in another point for Jarvis Christian. Going right side again. Kept up by Wade. Kazazlar going right side to Dinova. Met by the double block. Popped up by Morin. Jarvis Christian scrambling, tipping it over the net. Back over the net. Punched over by Flores. Met by the middle. Kazazlar now out of system, but she's able to keep the ball up. Just out. Stella Dinova hitting it wide. Jarvis Christian with the point now. Up by 2 with the score 3-1. Morin serving again. Dinova almost blocked. Tooled the block as it goes out of bounds, resulting in a point for Xavier as Stella Dinova now goes back to serve. Morin with the high pass going to Hubbard, going outside. Tried to go down the line, just out.
Wide point, Xavier.
Attack error by Kiana Easter. Morin going to Hubbard. Right side with the tip behind the block. Flores just missing it. Good placement by Kia Barron.
Lopez will serve.
Savannah Lopez. DS gonna be serving. Wade with the pass. Going. Called a double.
Double contact point, Jarvis.
Another point for Jarvis Christian. So they try to hold the lead up by 2. Score 5-3. Service error.
Point, Xavier.
Sydney Murray now going the back line to serve.
Murray will serve.
Lopez going to Hubbard. Going in the middle. Easter. Sending it wide. Another attack error. Xavier now tied up again. Tip into the block. Taylor Parker and Bingisu Kazazlar. Serve again by Sydney Murray. Into the tape. Dropping on the side of Jarvis Christian. Murray with the float serve to Easter. Hubbard having to pass her set. Going back row to Murray. High pass. Another kill for Sydney Murray out the back row. Xavier now up by 3 with the score 8-5. Float to Easter. Hubbard trying to keep it up, but gets a double contact.
Double contact point, Xavier.
Scrambling to keep it up. Wide swing by Asia West.
Point,
going long. Sydney Murray still serving for Xavier. Kept up. Right side trying to go down the line and in on the back line. Going past Xavier's defenders.
Point Jarvis.
2 substitutions. Clea Timmons and Aubrey Jackson now coming in. Jackson now serving.
Will serve.
Deep flow serve. Tight to net, but Taylor Parker able to get it over. Roll shot. Flourish. Good pass. Kennedy Wade with the swing down the line.
Kennedy Wade. Point Xavier.
Maddie Meyer now coming in. The senior had 3 aces yesterday. Going middle, met by the double block from Kennedy Bell.
Kennedy Bell. Bengisu Kazazlar. Point Xavier.
Last night, Jarvis Christian was very strong in their blocking game, having 14 block assists to Xavier's 6. Going off the tape, another point for Xavier with the block there. Xavier now up by 7 points, 13-6. Xavier's blocking very strong to open the set. Maddie Meyer with this another serve. Going off the tape, Xavier scrambling.
Kill West. Point Jarvis.
Players scrambling. Collision happening.
Serving for
Kennedy
Jarvis
Bell having
is
to step off the court. Having to make a substitution.
Kendall Mack, number 15, reports for Xavier.
Senior Kendall Mack now coming into the game for Kennedy Bell as she gets checked out by a trainer. Number 5, Janiyah Kelly getting ready to serve for Jarvis Christian on the back row. Served Murray going outside to Wade, who goes down the line again. Another kill for Kennedy Wade.
Point Xavier.
Xavier up by 7 with the score 14-7.
Bengisu Kazazlar will serve.
Leading server for the team, Bengisu Kazazlar, is going to be serving. Strong float, kept up by Kelly. Right side. High roll shot off speed by Wade. Going to the right side.
Replay.
The down ref calling a replay on the point. It's like number 8, Ariana Williams. Holding her eye had gotten scratched. Savannah Lopez with the pass. Roll shot by Williams. Going back to the right side, Dinova going cross and the kill.
Stella Dinova from Roxandra Florosh. Point Xavier.
Score now 15-7. Kazazlar getting ready to serve. Deep float to Lopez, high pass. Going outside to Williams. Tried to go cross, hit into the tape.
Point Xavier. Timeout Jarvis Christian.
Jarvis Christian's head coach, Jasmine Abbott, now taking a timeout. Xavier with a comfortable lead with see how both teams are going to be able to adjust and stay in the rhythm as they come back after this timeout. Bengisu Kazazlar serving again for Xavier. Lopez with the tight pass, met by Kendall Mack with the block.
With the freebie, point, Xavier.
Strong ace from Bengisu Kazazlar. Xavier now up by 11. Comfortable lead starting off this first set. Another tight set. Almost called into the tape by number 15, Aubrey Jackson.
Point, Xavier, attacker in the net.
Kazazlar with the ace on Kia Barron. Such a great float serve that she has. Try to go deep. Savannah Lopez watching it as it goes past her. Another point for Jarvis Christian, now with the score 20-8.
Serving for Jarvis.
Asia West now serving for Jarvis Christian. Float serve in. Ooh, called out. Just missing the back line. View is a little obscured from back here. Line judge calling it out. Point for Xavier. Kennedy Wade goes back to serve. Short pass. Having to free ball it over. Jackson. Wade. Sydney Murray with the cross-court kill. Sydney Murray with the open net. Wade serving. Jackson going outside. Met by the double block. Flores with the high pass. Going back row to Wade. Called for contact. Oh, called for net violation on Jarvis Christian. Point for Xavier. Xavier now 2 points away before taking this first set. Deep serve, going wide. Service error. Two substitutions come in as Hubbard now coming back in to serve for Jarvis Christian. And Montemayor now on the front of the net. Wade taking the pass. Double contact called on Bengisu Kazazlar. Float to Wade. High pass for Kazazlar going right side to Dinova. Hubbard going back outside. Trying to get there. Kill for Montemayor.
Jarvis.
Hubbard serving again for Jarvis Christian. Missed connection.
Point, Jarvis.
Another point for Jarvis Christian. Xavier still up by 11 points. Score 23-12. Short serve. Flores sliding to get the ball. Murray with the cross court. Kendall Mack hitting it to the tape, trying to hit it back over. Xavier now taking a timeout. Jarvis Christian trying to make their way back. Hubbard on the back line again to serve for Jarvis Christian. Overpass by Flores, still kept up by Dinova as it goes tight. Murray pushing it over the net. Montemayor pushing it to Hubbard. Trying to push down the line. Wade is there. Having to free ball it over inside the 10. Flores still able to keep the ball up. Kazazar setting Wade up to go back row. Clipping the tape. Kept up by Kendall Mack. One hand push over. Montemayor trying to go cross. Roll shot. Wade going middle. Kept up again by Kazazlar. Kendall Mack. Push down. Set point for Xavier. Great rally. Both teams covering on defense. Trying to get each team's weak spots. Flores with the serve. Almost an ace as Montemayor now has to pass it over. Kazazar going middle. Taylor Parker with the kill to end the set. Score 25-13. Xavier taking that first set. See if Xavier can come back with the same fight in the second set. Will be more volleyball in 2.5 minutes. Savannah Lopez now checking in for Jarvis Christian as we kick off this second set. Alexandra Flores on Xavier's end coming in. Xavier opening up the second set with the serve. Bengisu Kazazlar getting the ball to start this set. Float right to Lopez. Hubbard going in the middle. Kill to open up. Kia Barron. Montemayor and Easter now checking into the match. Oh, Cassandra Morin, excuse me. Cassandra Morin now checking in to serve. Kennedy Wade with the roll shot. Bump set by Hubbard. Set her out. Seladinova set up by Flores. Morin pushing it to middle. Getting a kill again, Barron. Morin serving again. Sydney Murray. The pass. Double made for Jarvis Christian now in the lead, 3-0. At the end of the first set, Xavier had a total of 10 kills and 3 aces. Tight pass. The tip behind the block. Good read to find that open spot. Kennedy Wade with the serve. Right to Morin. Hubbard with the one-hand set. Set her out, going to Murray. Thought it was in the sideline. Called out by line judge. Savannah Lopez now serving.
Lopez will serve.
Float to Flores. Going right side, Dinova. Down the line and in. Jarvis Christian still up by 2. Flores to serve. Morin with the short pass to Hubbard, having to bump set it with a roll shot outside the antenna. Xavier getting another point now within 1.
Direction the attack was wide. Point Xavier.
Morin with a tight pass to Hubbard. One-handing, try to keep it over. Middle. Paris Gilmore with the kill. Getting it past Jarvis Christian's double walk. Float to Morin. Hubbard. Setter's out of system. Kept up with one arm. Lopez having to free ball it over. Right side. Dinova going down the line. Morin was there. Not able to keep it up. Stella Dinova gets another kill. Xavier now in the lead by 1. Score 5-4. Float serve. Lopez to Hubbard. Going right side. Flores with the high pass. Back row, Wade. Popped over by Easter. Murray going to Wade again. Kill by Kennedy Wade.
Kennedy Wade from Kazazlar. Flores with the defense. Point Xavier.
Down ref making sure Players on Jarvis Christian are all right. Couple injuries that we're having today. Miss a gameplay. Sydney Murray down the line.
Sydney Murray from Point
Fast
Xavier.
kill down past the block. Float serve. Morin push to Hubbard. Met by Steladinova's block. Solo block for her as Jarvis Christian now calls a timeout. Xavier up by 4 in this second set, leading 8-4. Timeout over. Flores to serve. Easter with the high pass. Going back to Easter. Met by Paris Gilmore with the block. Set her out of system as Flores uses her hands to get the set. Free ball again by Easter. Kazazlar going to Paris Gilmore, who tips it behind, but able to keep it up. Tipping out. Asia West just missing that end line.
The attack was wide. Point Xavier.
Flores with the float. Just out. Good watch by Cassandra Morin.
Jarvis.
2 substitutions in. Aubrey Jackson coming in to serve. Madeline Barkley checking in for the first time in this match. Sydney Murray with the pass. Going back outside to Murray, who tips it. Jarvis Christian watching it drop. Another kill for Murray. Xavier now up by 5 with the score 10-5. Float serve. Lopez trying to keep it up. Morin chasing it down. Free ball by Jackson. Kazazlar with the swing, finding that back corner. Pulled that one out a couple times yesterday. Able to get a kill. Dinova with the serve. Wide.
Serve goes long. Point.
Another point for Jarvis Christian. Janiyah Kelly checking in to serve with Ariana Williams.
Xavier, number 12, Charity Metcalf.
Charity Metcalf now also checking in for Xavier. Flows to Kazazlar, going outside to Murray. Cross, kill.
Sydney Murray from Kazazlar. Point.
Sydney Murray
Murray will
has
serve.
some air on that one. Got up real high to get that kill. Float serve to Kelly. Ace serve.
Sydney Murray. Point Xavier.
Xavier now up by 7 with the score 13-6. Sydney Murray with the float to Kelly. Ace again.
Sydney Murray.
Back-to-back aces for Xavier. Float. Kelly again. Able to keep it up this time. Williams having to free ball it over. Outside. Wade. Touch off the block.
Kill Kennedy Wade.
Jarvis Christian wondering where the touch was. Jarvis Christian saying that there wasn't a touch. Xavier now up by 9. Murray with the serve again. Kelly with the pass. Going outside to Williams. Trying to go cross, but Wade's able to keep it up inside the 10. Metcalf pushing it over. Lopez waving everyone off. Outside Wade. Trying to call a touch. Again, called the touch for Kennedy Wade to get the kill. Coach Abbott on Jarvis Christian is not happy. Jarvis Christian wondering where the touch was. Xavier now up by 10 with the score 16-6. Murray with the float. Kelly able to keep it up, going right side. Kept up again. Outside. Tip. Hard pass. Ball handling error by Jarvis Christian. Xavier gets another point. Continuing Sydney Murray's serving run. Float. Kelly with a good pass. Right to the setter. Tight though. Net violation. Williams. Another point for Xavier. Now they lead by 12 in the second set. Score is 18-6. Murray serving. High float. Going middle. Touched by the block. Kazazlar having to pass it. Flores passing it over with the short. Kept up. Rolled. Met by the double block again. Elbowed up. Roll. Met again by the double block. Point for Xavier. Paris Gilmore gets the block. Substitution. It's Clea Timmons now coming in for Jarvis Christian as Sydney Murray continues her service run. Miss serve. Asia West now serving for Jarvis Christian. Float. Flores able to keep it up. Wade. Off the tape. Going outside. Roll. Kazazlar trying to hit it again. Met by the double block. Murray coming out the back row with the tip. Jarvis Christian hustling to try and get the ball. Both players. Maddie Meyer now coming in for Paris Gilmore. Paris Gilmore gets the block for Xavier. Previous point is Maddie Meyer now serving. Kept up. Jarvis Christian scrambling. Wade roll shot into the block. Pushed over by their middle. Kazazlar with the swing. Still kept up by their setter. Going middle. Kennedy Bell with the aggressive push. Free balled over. Maddie Meyer with the pass. Wade hit through the block. Kill for Kennedy Wade. Xavier now 4 points away from taking set 2 as they're up by 14, 21-7. Maddie Meyer with the float. Almost an ace. Kept up with a high pass. Meyer going outside. Wade met by the solo block. Ariana Williams back down on Xavier's side. The senior, Janice Hubbard, serving. Short serve on Kennedy Wade. Going back row, Murray with the roll shot. Setter out of system. Another roll. Middle. Push back down by Kia Barron. Ariana Williams. Both of them up front, getting a block on Xavier. Wade, touch off the block, chased down by Montemayor. Pushed over. kill.
Kill. Baron. Point.
Middle left open on Xavier's side. Xavier still up by 11 points, 21-10. Flourish with the high pass, pushed over by Kazislar. Met by the double block. Jarvis Christian trying to punch the ball up into the net. Steladinova now checking in.
Becky Sukazazlar will serve.
Kazislar with the float. Into the net. Another service error. Jarvis Christian gets the point. 22-11.
Morin will serve.
Morin now serving for Jarvis Christian. Sydney Murray with the pass. Wade going outside again. Down the line, called out, just missing it.
Attack was wide. Point Jarvis.
Wade with the high pass to Kazislar. Back to Wade. Roll shot off speed.
Kill. Kennedy Wade from
Another
Becky
kill for Kennedy
Sukazazlar.
Wade.
Point
Xavier now 2
Xavier.
points away from taking this second
Wade
set.
will serve.
Kennedy Wade rotating to the back row as she serves. Float to Easter. Going right side. Tipped behind the block. Flourish able to keep it up, just hitting under the tape.
Point Jarvis.
Savannah Lopez now rotating to the service line to serve for Jarvis Christian.
Lopez will serve.
Float serve by Lopez. Murray kept up by Hubbard. Push to the back corner. High pass going middle. Kennedy Bell. Double contact called on Bengisu Kazislar.
Jarvis.
Another float by Savannah Lopez. Flourish. Roll shot on the outside by Murray. Tipped over. Flourish diving to the floor again. Dinova almost blocked. Hit it through.
Steladinova from Becky Sukazazlar.
Set point
Xavier has set
for
point.
Xavier. As they lead by 10, 24-14 against Jarvis Christian. Paris Gilmore now checking in for Kennedy Bell.
Ruxandra Flourish will serve for Xavier.
Alexandra Flores now to serve for Xavier. Morin with the pass, going outside. Almost kept up. Strong kill
West
by Asia West.
Jarvis.
Substitutions coming in. Aubrey Jackson and Clea Timmons now coming in.
Jackson will serve.
Xavier 1 point away. Wade kept up. Kazislar going right side. Dinova. Point for Jarvis Christian as Stella Dinova just missed the line.
Point Jarvis.
Up ref overruling. Keeping Xavier from taking the second set. Jackson serving again. Flores, high pass to Kazislar. Going right side again to Dinova. Roll shot. Morin able to keep it up with one hand. Pushed over on two, getting another kill.
Point Jarvis.
Xavier taking the timeout.
Xavier.
Xavier trying to reset after they come out of this timeout so they can get 1 point and take the second set. Both teams now back on the court. Xavier trying to end this second set. Float. Flourish with a high pass to Kazazlar. Going outside to Murray. Met by the double block. Wade keeping it up with one arm. Going back to Murray. Roll shot. Morin kept it up. Timmons just missing the back line for Xavier to take this second set, 25-17. Xavier one set away from taking this match. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. We're going to be starting this third and possibly final set. Getting ready to kick off this third set. Through both sets, Stella Dinova has 5 kills, with Sydney Murray 6 kills and 3 aces. Kennedy Wade had 10 kills and just 7 kills in the second set. Kendo Mack, who's also on the floor, has 2 kills.
Hubbard will serve for Jarvis to begin the third set.
Hubbard is going to serve for Jarvis Christian to start off this third set. High float, Wade with the pass, tight on the net as Kazazlar sets Murray and in as it rolls off the tape.
Sydney Murray from Becky Sue Kazazlar. Point, Xavier.
Xavier had a 17-2 run in the second set. Tie set over on 2. Set her out as Flores goes back to the right side. Dinova met by the double block and out. Called in for Jarvis Christian.
West, Montemayor, point, Jarvis.
Point for Jarvis Christian is now they're tied up 1-1. Easter checking in along with Morin.
Morin will serve.
Number 18, Morin now serving. Right to Flourish with the pass. Going middle. Taylor Parker off the block. Kill for Taylor Parker. Saladinova now getting ready to serve. More a serve for Saladinova. Saladinova serving again. Going to Morin. Hubbard going to right side. Kept up by Wade. Going outside to Murray. Hit out by the double block. Another kill for Sydney Murray. Xavier now up by 3 with the score 4-1. Dinova with the float. Morin kept up. Middle, Easter. Called a touch off of the block. Xavier thought they had the point. Another point for Jarvis Christian.
West will serve.
Asia West now serving. Float. Deep serve and out. Another point for Xavier as they lead 5-2.
Sydney Murray will serve.
Sydney Murray serving. The float on Morin. Hubbard scrambling to get there with the high pass. Rolled over by Morin. Set, middle. Taylor Parker with the kill. Flying into the middle. Sydney Murray with the float. Easter kept up. Going back to the middle. Hit through the double block. Another kill for Kia Barron. Jackson now checking in to serve for Jarvis Christian.
Jackson will serve.
Float. Flourish keeping it up. Pass by Parker. Murray coming out the back row, hitting it long.
Goes long, point, Jarvis.
Float. Flourish with the pass. Kennedy Wade hitting off the block. Another kill for her. Kendall Mack checking into the match again with Maddie Meyer going back to the service line.
Maddie Meyer will serve.
Maddie Meyer with the float. Jackson pushing it over as Kendall Mack pushes it back down.
Kill, Kendall Mack, point, Xavier.
Right over the tape. Kendall Mack pushing it back down, getting another block for Xavier. Maddie Meyer with the flow right over the tape. Jackson trying to go middle. Touch off the block of Mack. Murray coming out the back row, hitting cross. Getting another kill.
Kendall Mack with the defense, point, Xavier.
Xavier now up by 5, score 9-4. Maddie Meyer with the float again. Morin is able to keep it up. Right side to Easter. Matt Meyer able to dig it up with one hand. Kendall Mack with the return as well. Middle. Hit through Mack's block as Easter is able to get another kill. For Kia Barron getting the kill. Easter now subbing out. As Kelly is now getting ready to serve.
Kelly will serve.
Charity Metcalf now back in the match. Florosh with the high pass. Kazislar tried to hit, met by the block from Kia Barron.
Point, Jarvis.
Good read by Kia Barron. She knew that Kazazlar was up at the net. Long serve by Kelly.
Point Xavier. Becky Sue Kazazlar.
Kazazlar now on the service line. Stella Dinova coming back to the front. Float serve. Kept up by Jones. Tip past the block. Getting right past Flores.
Point Jarvis.
Savannah Lopez now on the back line to serve. Float serve by Lopez. Flores with the high pass to Kazazlar. Going outside to Wade. Met by the double block. Williams.
Timmons, Wilson, Point, Jarvis.
Back on the side of Xavier. Jarvis Christian is able to get the block. Float to Flores with the high pass to Kazazlar. Going right side to Mack. Jarvis Christian called in the net. Another point for Xavier. They lead by 3.
Point Xavier. Kennedy Wade will serve.
Xavier up by 3. Score 11-8. Kennedy Wade with the float. A serve for Kennedy Wade.
Kennedy Wade. Point Xavier.
Deep float going out by Kennedy Wade. Montemayor now checking in. Hubbard now coming back around the service line. Xavier still up by 3 as they lead 2-0, leading this third set 12-9. Murray met again by Jarvis Christian's block.
Montemayor and Wilson. Point Jarvis.
Stella Dinova with the high pass over the tape. Back row attack.
Jarvis.
Kazazlar trying to keep it back on Xavier's side. Jarvis Christian within 1 to tie things up. Scores now 12-11 with Hubbard on the back line to serve. Wade out of system pass. They have to free ball it over, giving it to Jarvis Christian, trying to get their setter out. Kept up. Flores able to keep it over. Wade pushing it over the net. Down the line. Kill for Jarvis Christian as they tie it up. Coach Pat Kendrick is going to be taking a timeout for Xavier. Jarvis Christian fought to get back on defense with their blocks and their kills coming down. Going into this third set now tied up. Hubbard with the serve. Coming out of the timeout, going to right side. Dinova with the off speed. Flores with the pass, going back outside to Murray, hitting it off the tape, getting it inside the court. Another point for Xavier as they're able to break that tie. Score now 13-12 as Alexandra Flores is going back row to serve. Kept up by Kelly, going middle. Taylor Parker there with the block. Another point for Xavier now as they lead 14-12. Float. Kept up by Flores, not able to chase it down. Strong dig. Good, even better kill by Shayla Montemayor. Great cross-court swing by Montemayor as Morin now goes back row. Flores with the high pass, going middle. Taylor Parker with the push. Lopez going back to the right side. Montemayor hits it into the tape. Stella Dinova now rotating back to serve. Scores 15-13. Lopez with the pass. Hubbard going right side. Capped up. Xavier scrambling to keep it in play. Hubbard going to the middle. Easter. Miscommunication. Xavier on their heels, not able to keep the ball up.
Jarvis.
Charity Metcalf now coming in. Kia Barron also checking into the match as Asia West goes in the back row to serve for Jarvis Christian. Float serve. Flores keeping it up, going to the middle. Taylor Parker met by Kia Barron's block.
Montemayor, point, Jarvis.
Float and out as it goes long. Xavier still keeping their lead, 16-15. Much closer set as the team's battling back and forth as than the previous two. Float serve by Sydney Murray. Easter keeping it up as Hubbard chases it down. Montemayor with the attack error. Excuse me. Sydney Murray now with the float. Going to Easter. Tip behind the block. Kept up. Pushed over. Charity Metcalf keeps it up for Kazazlar. Wade with the off speed. Getting the kill for Xavier. Kennedy Wade with the off speed. Getting the point for Xavier. Now up by 3. Score 18-15. Sydney Murray getting ready to serve again. Ace serve for Sydney Murray. Another ace for her in this game. Xavier 1 point away from getting to the 20-point mark. Morin with the pass. Hubbard going to Montemayor. Met by the double block from Wade and Taylor Parker. Jarvis Christian now taking the timeout as Xavier leads the third and possibly final set 20-15. Sydney Murray getting ready to serve. Deep float, Easter. Montemayor now pushing it over. Pushed over by Kazazlar. Kill for her. Sydney Murray able to keep her service run. Flotus Morin able keeps it up. Outside, Mep hits the tape. No block touch 4 contacts. Xavier gets another point, 3 points away from taking this match. Murray with the float. Almost an ace, able to keep it up as Easter rolls it over. Flourish diving to keep it up. Wade going outside, down the line. Another kill for her. 1 point away from set point. Float. Hubbard going to Easter. Off-speed roll as Murray sets Wade up again. Down the line, another kill for Kennedy Wade. Making this match point for Xavier. Score 24-15. Float. Morin with the pass. Hubbard going to the middle. Kill for Kia Barron. Making this the second match point for Xavier. Is Jackson now going back on the line to serve.
Montemayor will serve.
Float serves, flourish. Kazazlar going slide. Taylor Parker with the kill to end the match. Xavier ending this game in 3 sets.
Xavier wins the third set, 25-16. Xavier defeats Jarvis Christian, 3 sets to 0.
Defeating Jarvis Christian 25-16 in this third and final set. The next time that Xavier is going to be playing here on the Convocation Center is starting the Red River Athletic Conference here on November 10th and November 11th.
Please be careful on your way home.
Thank you again for watching this afternoon. Watching our Xavier Gold Nuggets take the win, especially after a successful senior night yesterday. 2 wins for the Gold Nuggets this weekend. I've been your student broadcaster, Zora Thomas. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and thank you again for watching.
Hello, volleyball lovers. Ed Cassier here with some final stats. Xavier beats Jarvis Christian in 3. Stella Dinova, 5 kills, 1 ace. Sydney Murray, let's count this up. She had a good day. 9 kills, 4 aces. Kennedy Wade, 14 kills, 1 ace. Gives her 30 kills in the series. Had 16 last night. Kendall Mack, 3 kills. Bengi Sukazazlar, 2 kills, 2 aces. Taylor Parker, 4 kills. She had 3 of those in the final set. Paris Gilmore with 1 kill. And there you go. Xavier played better today against Jarvis than yesterday and came away with a 25-13, 25-17, 25-16 victory. Time of the match was 1 hour and 3 minutes. Attendance 101. Zora, you ready to wrap it up? I'm done here.
Absolutely. Let's call it.
Xavier will play next at home in the conference tournament in the semifinals. They have assured themselves of a first-round bye. They will finish first or second in the standings. And so they'll play either late in the afternoon, like at 4:30 on Friday, November 10th, or they'll have the second match at 7 p.m. Xavier next will play in San Antonio, Texas at Our Lady of the Lake, 7 p.m. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Saturday. Correction, 7 p.m. Thursday. It's a Wednesday-Thursday series. Xavier needs 1 victory to win the Red River Athletic Conference regular season championship outright. I've said enough, Zora. You're going to wrap it up here.
As I wrap things up again, thank you, Mr. Ed Cassier, for giving us the stats for this afternoon. Thank you again for Volleyball Lovers for watching Xavier win again here at the Convocation Center. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I've been your broadcaster, Zora Thomas. See you next time as Xavier plays again here for the Red River Athletic Conference.